Alright, all things Tonga. How is everybody doing today? I am going to try out a chicken place for dinner this evening, and one of my viewers suggested it, and yeah, I'm gonna film it and just tell you what I think about it and see what is going on today in Nuku'alofa. So I will flip the screen around as I walk there. Shouldn't take too long, but yeah, it's a nice evening today. Alright, always gotta check where you're walking here. Nobody just runs over you by accident. Alright, I will flip the screen around. Alright, I am gonna show you the royal tombs as far as they're working on it and what it looks like, but guess who's paying for it? Let me flip the screen around. So it looks like they're putting up a fence, a gate, and no surprise that the Chinese are actually the one that's building it. I don't know if you in one of my videos I mentioned how the Chinese aid works in Tonga. They send aid, and you know, sounds all good for the Tongan economy, but it's actually the Chinese labor that does the majority of the building projects here. So that's just how it works. You know, I don't know the politics behind all that, but I know that's how the majority of Chinese aid work in Tonga. So, but seems like they get things done, and there's always progress. Let me flip the screen over. In Tonga, you always have to be aware of dogs, because as soon as you turn your back on a dog, it will bite you. So not in the West, where people always want to seem to pet them, but in Tonga, they're actually pretty dangerous. Hey, malo. Got some boys getting ready to play some rugby for the evening. They usually play across the field across from where we're at. So let me get you a picture of the royal tombs since the gate is open. So, looks like they're busy here. I'm gonna flip the camera around, kind of get you a view of what I'm seeing as I walk over to this little chicken place. So right down there is the palace. So the procession, if any of the royal family passes away, comes straight from the palace right to the royal tombs. Oh. Alright, I am here. I'm going to cross the street and I'm going to try out Mr. Chicken. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the outside. Hello. Hello. Can I get two manioca with Kentucky manioca. Mahalo. Thank you. One yeah. I like the chicken. This one, yeah. I'll try the other one next time. Mahalo.
That's saucy. No, that's saucy.
Ika, saipe. Mahalo.
What is the name of your live stream?
All things Tonga. All things Tonga.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. So, anyways. Alright. Mahalo. Alright. There you go. I got some Kentucky chicken. The price for this place is pretty reasonable. Like it's $6 for a little takeaway with chicken and manioca And to me, that's a better price than the pizza that I got. If you saw that video, you know, one small pizza was $20, or another one was $25. So the mandioca is the Mr. Chicken here has definitely got a better price. All right, let me flip the screen around. All right, that was the pizza place I tried yesterday. Today, I got me some chicken. Look. Here, let's go into a typical shop here. We have some flowers. Hello. We had a staple gun. What all? Okay. Tomorrow. All right, so if you were ever curious what a Chinese Fale Koloa looks like, that's what it is. And you remember I was at PGH, one of my videos, and a staple gun there was 140 paanga. Well, I need a staple gun for some of my work that I've been doing today, but I gotta do tomorrow. Just putting up some lath, doing some stucco, and it was $140 for a staple gun, but the Chinese staple gun was $23. So you can see why people use the Chinese. I mean, the price is, you know, a lot more reasonable. And just going back to that Mr. Chicken over there, you know, that was that's run by a Chinese family, but you know, a lot of these shops, though, at least the stores and some of these restaurants, they do employ Tongans, so that's nice for them to be able to you know, employ and benefit the local Tongans with some of their business. Unlike the foreign aid, I guess they do use some Tongans, you know, but you know, the majority of the big stuff is done by Chinese laborers. So, all right, I will flip it around. So if you look at that Fale Koloa right there, that is a Fale Koloa that's owned by Tongan. So that's the only Fale Koloa I know here in Kolo Fo'ou that's owned by Tongans. Alright, I will flip it over. The nice thing about staying in town is that there's so many food shops that you can choose from. So really, you know, I can eat at a different place every night, which is nice, and good exercise. Get out there, do some walking, you know, get some exercise in. And like I said, when you go in and out of these different shops, you might find something that that you need, and you never know where you're gonna find it. Like, I found a staple gun that I need for tomorrow at that Chinese place, and I'm gonna go get it. Alright, I'm gonna flip the screen around on my way home. I think this Sunday I'm gonna cook myself some Tongan food. We will see how that goes. In fact, I'm gonna get some loo and then get some corned beef, some onion, some coconut milk. The only thing about it is that coconut milk, I like the real one. I like the real coconut milk, not the one out of the can. So maybe I can find a place where they still sell real coconut milk for my Tongan cooking this Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna flip the screen around. I like the way they did their landscaping on this place. I always liked it. I like their color too. I am gonna film the boys just playing some rugby in the evening. So every evening around this time, you saw those boys earlier walking in the video, they all come to this field and they call it mare mare, which is kind of like a touch rugby. And they run for a couple hours, get some exercise. And some days there's a lot more than others, but I will film a little bit of it right now. back at my spot, and I'm just going to show you what the chicken looks like. I'm going to flip that around, camera around. All right, Mr. Chicken is pretty bomb. Actually, it's pretty good. And yeah, for 6 paanga with manioke, 4 pieces of nice sized chicken, it's good. That was a good deal, and definitely worth it. So, anybody out here in Nuku'alofa looking for some chicken, that Mr. Chicken is pretty good, and it's got some spice in it, and it's Tonga's KFC. All right, I am out, and I'll see you on the next clip.